was a kid named Drapple. Drapple was a really mean kid, but he wasn't a bad kid. He loved football. He was a little bit toxic, but it was nice. Then he saw a game called Roblox. He saw a game called Seal a Brainrot. The name sounds so fun. So what did he do? He decided to join it. He likes stealing from people, so he thought it would be the perfect game. After that, he loved it. He got a super rare brainrot. He got a Tralala. And he wanted to trade with one of his friends, because his friend had a ballerino cappuccino. His friend was Johnny. Johnny was pretty nice. He did have another friend that played Zero Brainrot, but that friend turned on him and got angry after they saw his brainrot. And then, so because of Johnny, they wanted to do a trade. A ballerino cappuccino for his mythic, his rainbow Caravino Missouri. But Johnny, joking around, took his rainbow Tralala. Instead of just saying, "No, stop," he was like, "Stop it, please! No, not my brainrot! Tell me my mommy on you." And he told his mom. His mom would say, "Get over it. It's just some brainrot. It's just some item." He said, "No, I will destroy him. I will get my revenge." "No, I'm not going to get my revenge. I will destroy him." Then he went live saying, "Don't play Zero Brainrot, Johnny." It was Johnny. Johnny went live saying, "Don't play Zero Brainrot," because two of his friends betrayed him on Zero Brainrot. He decided to play a little bit of football. He got angry. He wanted to get more brainrots. He had to go to school. He pretended like you were, but then stayed home to try to get better brainrot. But then a random player named DreamMan85 Money came up to him and said, "Hey," and then attacked him and stole his brainrot. He tried to get it back, but he failed. He was angry. But he had a history with hacking people. So he said, "Wait a moment, how about I hack his account?" But he wasn't the best hacker, and he failed. So then he tried to ride a bike. He forgot all how to do anything in life and only remembered how to play Zero Brainrot. So when he was trying to ride the bike, he played on his phone. So that made him fail. And not get it. It made John so angry. John then got a brainrot to the rarest brainrot to find, a Ladrande Comanesione. He couldn't believe it. He did have enough money. A random player stole it from him. The other player who sold his brainrot had enough money because of that brainrot that he took, and then he got the brainrot. Joe was so mad that he wanted revenge. Johnny joined him and said, "Hey, I can help you." Joe, being the greedy friend, said yes. Johnny hit the guy, and then Joe sold the Ladrande Combinazione. But the deal was, with Johnny, he would get a Drapeless Medusi. He lied. He said, "Haha, noob, you ain't getting the Drapeless Medusi. I only needed you to get a better brainrot." But then Dreamman came over and said, "Hey, how dare you? You know what? I hacked in your account." Joe feared him. Joe got angry with him. He did not want to use his new brainrot. He attacked him. He found his address and then came to his house and said, "How dare you? I destroyed people. You don't see a brainrot." After that, he had to go to school. But he really didn't eat a go. He just played on his phone trying to get a brainrot. A different person in his house named Ismail came over and said, "Hey, I want to play with you." Joe got angry. He did not want to play. He thought he would destroy him and steal his brainrot. He attacked him. He lunged at him. He bit him. But the problem was his base unlocked. Someone stole his real brainrot. Instead of just not yelling and yell when he get home and try to get and just say, dang it, I'll get a better one. No, he got a full meltdown and full. People called him the angry kid. People said he had no hope. He said he was the worst footballer now. His friend that he used to play football with invited him to football, and he said, that's not a brainrot. I don't want that brainrot. And if that is a brainrot, that's a bad brainrot. How dare you? Go away from me! And try to bite them. All his friends and students was afraid of him. The 2 seats next to him was empty for around a month. Then someone sat in it and got on their phone. Drew thought he would go and join him and steal his brainrot. He said, how dare you try to steal? No one steal. I destroy people who steal. He tried to attack and destroy him, but it did not work. But while that was happening, someone stole his brainrot. He did not get angry. He got super angry. He called that guy and he called him names. He called him the worst player ever. He said he would never get any good brainrots. Then it happened. He decided to do something. He got his friend Johnny and he said he was sorry. He was not really sorry, but he just said he was. After that, he got Johnny to go in the guy game and then go to his house. While that was happening, Johnny would steal the brainrot and give it to him. And for that help, he would give him a 28 million, brainrot that did 28 million. A rainbow tornado with taco trade, slabs, and almost every trade in the game. After he did that, he was happy. Johnny loved his new brainrot. But right when Joe was gonna take it, Johnny Sam Joe. He said, that is what you get for that rapist Medusa one time. You're never gonna get it again. Joe got angry. Joe was super angry. But then Joe, little brother came, Jamal. Jamal said, hey, look, I just got a super real brainrot. It do 25 million. It was a rainbow Legioni Combinazione, the best one it could be. He asked him to join, and he also had a private server, because their mom Lolly and Joe Kama was super rich to their brothers. He joined the private server. He hit the little brother and stole his brainrot. The brother tried out and said, please, it took me so long. Okay, I will get another one. He went up to mom and said, I just stole my brother brainrot. The dad was okay with it and he said, that's how you do it, son. But then the mom was not. You stole his brainrot? I bet $200 on that on eBay. How dare you? That'll give it back to him. Joe said no. And then the little brother, Jamal, come running down saying, no, fail. I was about to do. I'm going to treat someone with the brainrot. He said, oh, look, your brainrot. And then the dad said, what are you even mad about? Just some digital item. They both started trying because mom was going to take away the brainrot and turn off the internet. He had a meltdown. He attacked mom. He attacked his mom. They were thinking about calling the police at this point. But they didn't want to call the police on their son. So what they did was be a little bit nice and did not call the police. But their mom was seriously injured. she had bruises, but it wasn't bad. So after that, it was a completely war zone. His parents became afraid of him. Everyone in the game became afraid of him. No one was nice to him. Everyone was afraid of him. No one was. But then in school one day, it was like, Dracula in school one day said, to Drew. He had an idea. Dracula wanted to get revenge because earlier in the video, he lost his brain rot. So Drew, trying and stole because someone just stole his brain rot, had an idea. Dracula took the brain rot. He was angry. Joe saw the meltdown, said, I will destroy who did this. How dare Dracula do this? I will destroy you. But what he didn't know was he was going to sell the brain rot. He went up to it and sold it. The best brain rot he owned. He would try it for a little bit. Very try it. But Dracula was happy. Joe had a meltdown. He was so angry. He said, you dare to do that. You dared me. You dare me to do that. How dare you? You dare me? You dare me? You dare me? How dare you? I would never let you. I would never let you get me your brain on again. How dare you? Okay, guys, that was the end of the story. Tell me if you liked that story or it was a bad story. Was it real? You can find out. You can Google it. Okay, it was real. It was not completely real, but it had some of the part was real. Okay, guys, bye.